Abortion is built on the false narrative that abortion is all about denying women the right for the health of their body. That's what the argument is. And ladies are angry because, man, you're trying to take away my right for my body. That's what it is. But according to the Word of God, it's not about a woman's right for her body, it's about the life of the baby. That's the issue at hand. And though women have a right to their body, they don't have the right to destroy their own body, nor the body God has placed in them in that way. So it's a matter of understanding the issue that's right. Then there's this argument that scientists and biologists have, and even preachers. Well, when does life really begin? A fetus is not really a person. I used to be a fetus. Now I'm a person. But I think I was a person even when they called me a fetus. Funny little name, isn't it? Well, what does the Word of God say about that? I want to read from Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 5. Thus saith the Word of God. God to Jeremiah, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you. I have appointed you a prophet to the nations. And all of this happened by God before they spanked them on the butt. Life begins at conception. Man, God even says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made because I've been crafted by the hands of an almighty creator. I mean, it's God. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you, and before you were born, I consecrated you. The false narrative is that it's about denying women right. No, that's not true. Because life begins at conception, if you choose to destroy that life, it is murder. And in my community, it has become genocide. In my community, in New York City, more black babies were aborted than born. In my community, 7% of the population of America are childbearing African American women. The number of abortions that they commit is over 35% of the abortions. It takes 2.1% birth rate to sustain a race, and today the birth rate for African Americans is 1.6. Why? For one reason, abortion. Now, here's racism. Planned Parenthood. Margaret Sanger. She intentionally planted Planned Parenthood locations. 85% of them are located in urban settings, walking distance for African Americans. Why? Because she wanted to control the black population. That's racism. And yet, the people who support her are still the people so many of my people continue to encourage and even vote for. Abortion is murder, contributing factor of genocide. Can I say it? It's not about guilt. It's about understanding.